Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Burrell Football. This is Mike Pavlik. Mike Choma will be along later. We'll have a couple of seniors along to talk about the big senior night festivities tomorrow night and the big game against Deer Lakes. Well, the Bucks lost at Amani Christian last Friday, 53-7, even though they controlled the ball for 36 minutes. If anybody can figure that out, please let me know, because I can't. That is the second most points the Bucks have allowed this season. They did give up 56 at Shadyside earlier in the year. The only Burrell touchdown was a 23-yard touchdown run by Trey Corey. The Bucks have lost 2 straight for the 3rd time this year. You want to know the good news? We've never lost 3 straight. Every time they've lost 2 in a row, they've come back to win the next game, and hopefully they can pull that off here. 3-6 on the season, 2-3 in the Allegheny 7. They sit 4th place all alone. Again, a win. The top 3 have already clinched the playoff spot. Amani, Highlands, and Freeport, they're already in. And basically the playoffs start now as the Bucks will play Deer Lakes on Friday night. A win would get them to 4-6, 3-3 in the conference, and they will have our eyes on the Mount Pleasant game. They will be out at Elizabeth Forward this week, and we'll explain that as we go along today and also tomorrow. A loss by Mount Pleasant, they would drop to 5-5, 2-3 in conference, and of course Burrell beat Mount Pleasant earlier this season on the 5th of September, 28-21. Non-conference records, this is important, I think. Non-conference games, Burrell is at a .639 winning percentage on the non-conference teams that they played. Mount Pleasant's is .356, something to keep in mind. All right, when we come back, Mike Choma will join us, and we will have Kasey, Shank, and Nate Bigenho, and they'll both be coming up with him right after this.
Joined by senior starter Nate Bigenho. Nate, you play both offense and defense. What positions do you play?
I play cornerback and receiver.
And now, last year you were a starter, but you played safety. This year you're a corner. What's the difference between those 2 positions?
Safety, you have to worry about the run a lot more, as well as the pass, and corner, you're more focused on just the pass.
Do you have a preference?
I liked safety more, but corner's pretty fun too.
A lot of guys have made a lot of sacrifices this year, changing different positions to suit our needs. And again, talk about the beginning of the year. You guys came here in August, focus group, bunch of seniors. Did you think that first week in August you'd be playing for a playoff spot, week 10?
I think everyone on the team thought we could do that. I don't know about people outside of the team, but I think everyone thought we could be here.
You know, you talk about that locally. Nobody has mentioned Burrell during the year. So, again, you guys have really climbed the mountain. What's it going to take to get you over the top?
I think we're going to have to beat Deer Lakes on Friday. We're all going to have to work together and work as a team.
And, you know, as a senior, Coach has been selling this as a playoff game all week. And, again, you know, Deer Lakes is coming in, beat you up bad last year. What's it going to take specifically to beat Deer Lakes?
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to really play our game. We're going to have to be able to run the ball well. We're going to have to be able to stop their passing game. It's going to be a team effort, but I think we can do it.
Guys have rushed over 2,000 yards this season, so it's been very effective, and we do hold the ball a lot of time. So Friday night, I want to meet you at the flagpole. Tell everybody what that's all about.
After we win Friday, we're going to have a little victory circle at the flagpole. It's gonna be a good night.
And as a senior, you've been there quite a few times. This will be the most satisfying, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Deer Lake's big rivalry game. Nothing better than beating them.
Well, Nate, good luck Friday night. Go get them. Thank you. Now we're joined by senior special teams player Kasey Shank. Kasey, you play what positions on the special teams?
I'm on kickoff and kick return. On kickoff, I'm the number 4 guy, so that's the 4th guy in from the sideline. And on kick return, I'm the right tackle.
And again, what are your jobs when you go down there?
For kickoff, I just got to fly down and make a tackle and stay in my lane. In kick return, I have to block also the number 4 guy.
Now, again, special teams, we always say it's 1/3 of the game, is a big part of the game. Who is our special teams coach?
That's Coach Clark. We call him TC.
And what's he like to work with?
He's a fun dude. I really like him. He runs the special teams and the scout team.
And again, it's been a special week for you guys this week. Every morning the Boosters Club has done something for you for your senior week. Can you take us through that?
Yeah, so Monday we got cookies and a letter from our parents. On Tuesday we got a bag of candy. Wednesday we got more food, and actually, yeah, we got McDonald's.
Oh boy.
Thursday we got I forget what we got Thursday, but today we got a Sheets gift card.
A Sheets gift card. What did that letter of your parents say?
It was just basically just telling us how proud they are, and that sums it up.
And again, we are proud of you guys too. Again, we came in here, didn't know what to expect. Coaches love how hard you guys have worked all year. And you had a special treat on Tuesday night. It was a bonding night. What did you guys do there?
We did axe throwing at the Los Hachas.
And again, how'd you do?
I made it to the semifinals, and I lost to Logan Heekins.
Who was the winner?
Logan Heekins.
Antonio Perkins, where did he finish? He's supposed to be throwing you the ball. How do you throw the axes?
I don't know. I don't think he did very great.
All right, so again, big night tomorrow. What's going to take to beat Deer Lakes, do you think?
I think we just got to play tough, play our game. The line's got to get a block and just run the ball and protect the pass.
And again, defensively, what do you see from Deer Lakes on the offense?
They like to throw deep balls to their tall receivers.
And again, defending them is going to be a key too. So again, big night tomorrow night. Senior, you worked hard all year. Look forward to meeting you at the flagpole too. Thanks, Kasey.
Welcome back to Inside Burrell Football, presented by the Boucher Agency. And you know the Boucher name has been synonymous with serving the people of the AK Valley for over 70 years. And they're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. The Bouchers are independent agents, and that gives them the flexibility to work with all the leading companies in the industry to find new ways to save on home and auto insurance for you and your family. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. And as always, their Natrona Heights office is open on Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side. And of course, we have our trivia question, our final one of the regular season. Let's have at it. What is the longest made field goal in school history, in Burrell history? What is the yardage and who kicked it? Hint, it was against Deer Lakes. We like to keep these things current. So we'll have that for you. We'll have the answer on the game tomorrow night. We'll be with you a little bit early because it's senior night. We'll be on the air at 6:15. When we come back, the Dean Mike Choma will be joined by Coach Dom Girardi for his weekly visit right after this.
All right, Coach, tough one last week against Monte Christian. The craziest statistic was you had the ball 36 minutes of the game. They only had it for 12. Was that the game plan going in?
Well, that shows you how dangerous they are. Anytime you play a team like that, you want to keep the ball away from them as much as possible. And that's a combination of, moving the ball a little bit, getting some first downs, but also getting some turnovers. We did that early on. So the kids play tough. And, anytime you play a team like Monte, you want to control the ball as much as possible.
And again, we've had a couple games like that this year where the score didn't reflect exactly how we played. In fact, the kids are playing up to the whistle every time, very tough. And is that part of building the culture you're trying to do here?
Yeah, it's getting them to fight and to be competitive and to never say die and just keep plugging along. And so, I'm proud of the hard work that the kids have put in from day one. Proud of where we're at right now. And, we still have, as a program, ways to go and ways to get better, and we'll do that. But, the kids, they've worked hard to get to where we are right now, and I'm proud of them for that.
Let's get down to brass tacks. Deer Lakes is coming to town, senior night. You're building this as a playoff game. Why?
Because it is. Because it is. We don't look past anything. There's a bunch of people that like to do that, but it's hard this time of year not to read a newspaper article or see what people have to say. And really at this point believe if we can take care of business tomorrow night against a dangerous Deer Lakes team, they got some kids, but if we can take care of business, do what we need to do, we should be in the playoffs.
And again, we weren't here last year, but it was 56-0 last year. So again, Deer Lakes will come. They will come to play. Now, we are here this year. We started in August. Started with a good group of kids. Did you think you'd be here, though, right where you are, looking at a playoff, possibly, definitely a playoff game this Friday?
Again, I'm not one to really ever look ahead, but I I wanted to, and I thought that we would get to the point where we're playing, meaningful games at the end of the year, playoff implications. Sure. Is it the exact road that I thought we would take? We've been through a lot. A lot of adversity, a lot of injuries. The kids have responded well. Again, I'm proud of them for the different bumps in the roads that we've come across. But I was hopeful that we could get this group of kids where we are.
And, we talk about, confidence in the room. Really, there was a lot of people outside that believed. You guys did, and I think it's showing off. And, again, Milo said earlier, we never lost 2 in a row, and we don't want to do it this Friday. What do you expect to see from Deer Lakes?
Well, they got some really tall, skilled kids, some tall receivers. They're not afraid to throw the ball. They got a quarterback that's pretty accurate. They're really big up front. But, that being said, I think if we just buckle down and play our assignments, do what we're supposed to do, limit big plays for them, we'll be okay. Offensively, we want to, just continue to do what we do. Hopefully keep some pressure on them between the two-headed monster in the backfield that I like to say, as well as get the ball in some other kids' hands. Rely on our offensive line that's done a great job for us all year. I'm proud of those kids. And again, hopefully if we can put all those things together, we should be okay.
I'll meet you at the flagpole Friday night.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for everything you did all year.
Thanks. Go Bucks.
Welcome back to Inside Burrell Football, presented by the Boucher Agency. Thanks to Coach Girardi, of course, for stopping by, and our players, Kasey, Shank, and Nate Bigenho. We appreciate their stopping by, and all the players that have stopped by on the program here during the regular season. Well, the Deer Lakes Lancers come in 2-7 on the season, 1-4 in the A7. Eighth-year coach Tim Burke leads them in. He's a Deer Lakes graduate, 1997, was an excellent quarterback there under Coach Tony Taliani back then. Something different has happened with them this year than happened last year. They were a very strong team, went 7-2 in the regular season, but they graduated 12 seniors off of that team, and it has shown. They won their Week 0 game at Keystone Oaks, but then they lost their last 7 straight before last week's game against Valley when they got off the Schneid with a 29-14 win at Valley Vikings Memorial Stadium. It was only 9-7 Deer Lakes in the third quarter, but 2 Dante Mangieri touchdown passes to Evan Moore in the fourth quarter nailed it down. One of those went for 82 yards. These guys can hit you with the big play, and the Bucks are going to have to be careful about that as they go on. Playoffs for them, well, it looks like that's a lost cause now. If they beat Burrell this week, it's going to force a 3-way tie for 4th place in the Allegheny 7 between East Allegheny, Deer Lakes, and Burrell, and I think the only thing it does is make sure that none of those 3 teams will get into the playoffs. Mount Pleasant would then get in, along with the 2 wild cards out of Avonmore's conference, and that's the worst case scenario here for the Allegheny 7, and that's why Burrell has to win this game here Friday night. We will be on the air at 6:15. Senior night apparently will be starting at 6:20. We're going to be ready for it whenever it does, so get there early. The game is still at 7 o'clock, no change there, and you guys will be able to tune in for that right here, same time, same channel here on YouTube. And we thank everybody for joining us all season, regular season. Burrell makes the playoffs. We'll be back here next week, and we'll fill everybody in on that when that happens, hopefully, as I said earlier. They've not lost 3 in a row all year, so hopefully they keep that streak going. Again, thanks for everybody for joining us. I want to thank the Dean Mike Choma, of course, for his help, and that'll wrap up this edition of Inside Burrell Football. For the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying thanks for watching, and until next time, so long, everybody.